Welcome to our video bulletin on Friday the 18th of December. It's getting very close to Christmas now. We've entered that final week, and in a week's time we'll be celebrating the birth of Christ. The work of the church has continued through many months of difficulties, and so it's great to come to a major festival where we'll be able to celebrate together. And of course this weekend we will be having our 9 lessons and carols on Sunday night, and then again next Tuesday. All the tickets have gone for that, although there are occasionally returns, so do contact the church office if you would like a ticket. In the last few months we have also been looking around our buildings, making some improvements and doing things that are easy to do when there are fewer users of the building. And downstairs we have a new tenant. A charity has moved into one of our downstairs rooms, and after Christmas we'll introduce that charity to you in one of these bulletins. Up here we've got new chairs for refectory which are much more comfortable. You can lie back on them, there are arms. We've taken a step forward. We've got rid of most of the old plastic chairs which are behind me to another charity that wanted to use them outside, so it suited them very well. If you would like to take any of the remaining plastic chairs, then please do contact the church office. As ever, the ongoing work over the next few days must be around looking towards those in need in the city, as well as our own celebrations. If you can drop some food in for the food bank, please do so. We've received some incredibly generous donations from within the congregation in the last few days, and also from around the city. Now, as we worship on every Sunday, we are called to worship by our bells. But for many people it remains only a noise, and they don't know what goes on up there. So this week Ian has been talking to Len, who is the ringing master, and he caught him in situ.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Meet the Congregation video for Friday, December 18th. I'm here with a really special member of the congregation who you may not yet know, but you have certainly heard. I'm here with Len. Hi Len, how are you?
Hello, thank you.
So Len, will you tell us a little bit about the stuff that the ways that you contribute to the life at St. Nick's?
Okay, thank you very much. Well, we historically church bell ringers are seen as a mechanism whereby people in the congregation are called to worship, and the fact that the bells are ringing announces that there is a service due to take place pretty much as soon as the ringing finishes. So it's an art which has developed over hundreds of years, and which we still continue to do today.
Fantastic. I mean, and I'm sure that we all love to hear the bells. How has COVID affected the way that bell ringing happens here at St. Nick's?
Well, drastically. When it came to the first lockdown, for example, there was a complete ban on bell ringing. Not just here, but I mean this was a national thing, international thing in fact, wherever they experienced COVID. But then we came out of lockdown, but then there were restrictions. So, for example, we had to ring with a mask on, fairly standard procedure, but we also then had to keep ourselves socially distant, and you'll notice that here, as in most other churches, the ropes fall fairly close to each other. So what we've had to do here, for example, the rule is a 2 metre distance, or 1.5 if they're in a line. So we had to come up here right at the outset with our tape measures and measure the distance between ropes. So if you were to look over there, for example, there's a gap, so that if we wanted to ring this combination of bells, we could ring that one, but we wouldn't be able to ring the next one, but we could ring the next one around. So effectively we've reduced the number of bells that we can ring on. But we do still ring for the same services. So it's a reduction in number which has had the biggest effect on us.
Very interesting, very interesting. And how did you personally get connected to St. Nick's?
Well, I came to Liverpool quite some time ago, back in the 1970s, already being able to ring. I came to the university. And so it was very easy for me to fall into the ringing societies that are around here in Liverpool. The Liverpool branch, for example, the Cathedral Guild, and our own people down here at St. Nick's. So I just basically became a member of the ringing band here, and for my sins I've I've ended up becoming the ringing master.
So you're technically the tower captain.
Tower captain and/or ringing master.
And ringing master,
Yeah,
which are some really excellent titles.
Sort of interchangeable phrases, yes.
Well, it's been really awesome to speak with you, because I think I personally, and maybe a lot of people watching, don't know very much about ringing, don't know it's sort of an art and a science, and it really contributes to our lives, but we also don't really think about it. It's sort of high and above us, and we kind of take it for granted. So I really appreciate you.
No problem at all.
And you can see we're here in the beautiful St. Nick's bell tower, and I've asked for a small demonstration of the bells. So will you ring a bell for us?
Absolutely no problem at all. Quick word of explanation. This bell will make a noise, obviously. Bell ringing gives us two main actions. One's called the hand stroke when we ring this one, the other's called the back stroke when we ring that one, and then we interchange hand stroke, back stroke. Now, it might have looked fairly easy, but this bell weighs, I don't know, about 1,700 something, so it was like getting off 3/4 of a ton. And as ever, anyone with a bit of experience might make it look a bit easy, but it does take a period of time of practice and learning to get it right.
Wow.
So there we go.
Wow, fascinating. Well, thank you very much for speaking with me.
No, thank you. We can't really do this, can we?
And I hope to see you all very soon. And when you come back to the church, do listen to the bells, because they're a really important part of our life. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So this Sunday is the final Sunday before Christmas, the fourth Sunday of Advent. That's when I put up my tree at home. We bought it when it went on special offer earlier in the week. The man said to me, who sold it, "You left it a bit late, haven't you?" And I said, "Not late at all. Is this the first day of special offer? I consider it to be early." So from here in 1999, I've got my Christmas tree. The trees are up in church. We are ready to celebrate, but we hold back for that last moment while we remember that this is about the coming of Christ. And in that final Sunday of Advent, the theme is the Blessed Virgin Mary. As ever, we will have music with Jacques-Nicolas Lemar as the composer for the Mass setting, and we will be able to worship in a COVID-secure environment. So please do join us for worship, either in person or online on our YouTube channel at 10 o'clock on Sunday. Have a very good weekend.